here's some helpful gadgets to make parenting just a little bit easier. First up is one of my absolute favorites. This is built-in toilet seat. This is something that has been so helpful as a mom of two, and having this saves so much space in the bathroom. And it's also really great for potty training. It's comfortable for your kids. It's also comfortable for adults. And you literally just switch out your seats on your toilet, and it does have an attachment piece so that when kids need to use the bathroom, they can just pull it down so that they can be comfortable as well as adults. It's an easy switch, but it saves so much space in the bathroom. One of my favorite must-haves, we have put these in every toilet of our house. That way, no matter where the kids are, even if we have kids over, parents don't have to bring in, a attachment piece for their kids. We already have one there. Easy switch. Also great for aunties, uncles, grandparents, when grandkids come over. That way, again, you don't have to have extra big, bulky toilet seat placements for the kids. It's built in, it's easy to clean, and it's comfortable for both adults and kids. This next item is so genius. It's a combination of a kid's desk and a kid's sofa with storage. I needed something in my office where the kids have their own place. So while I'm working in the office, they have their own little zone. So I love that this is a convertible sofa. The kids can lounge there. They can sit there. It also converts into a desk. So if they want to work and color and do activity books, they can do that too. And it becomes a desk and two chairs. Another feature I absolutely love about it is that it has storage. You guys know with kids comes toys. The extra storage in the seats is so helpful, so genius. It's an easy way to have this all over your home or in a certain area if you don't have a lot of space. But it converts from both a sofa to a desk, and it has that extra storage, and it's easy to wipe off. Now, sometimes with stains or maybe markers, we've used a stain remover and or eraser and it comes right off, but I do like that it is wipeable, and I like the color too because it just blends in with my aesthetics, the vibe of my home. But it does come in a variety of colors. Now with kids come coloring. Two things that I have found that has been so helpful, because if you've ever run into this issue where your kids left the caps off the markers dry out, right? You can buy a set of markers in one day and they leave the caps off, or you forget to come behind them and put them on, and voila, markers are dried out and you got to go get some more markers, right? So here are two items that I found that has been just helpful to have and has definitely become a solution to that problem. One is these 90-day markers. Now these right here can last up to 90 days, just depending on the color, with no dry out if the cap is left off. Because sometimes even with, I know my kids in their office, or if they're taking markers around the home to color things, if they forget to leave the caps off, sometimes I forget to come, or sometimes a marker gets hidden or fell under the table or on the floor and it doesn't get found till sometimes a couple days later. These are great because they last so much longer. Even when the caps are off, they can last up to 90 days with no dry out. So you get 48 in the pack, and you get 2 of each color set. And these are washable also, and they have a felt tip at the end. Now another alternative too, if you just don't want to deal with caps and lids, are these. These are push top pens. So they're literally like pens that we push, except they're markers, and you just push it down and they can color and draw and all of that, and then push it right back up. So this is another option too. And I find that my son actually loves to pop these. Like, he don't want me doing it, he wants to do it. So these are also another option if you just don't want to deal with lids, or if you constantly are dealing with the caps getting lost and that's why they're getting dried out, you just can't find the caps. These are just push markers. Now it does take a little pressure, so it may be hard for maybe a 1 or 2-year-old to deal with these. I would suggest probably 3 and up. My son is fine. He's able to do it, and he's 4, but we started using these around 3. Now this is another option for holding your kids' artwork. If you do have 1 or more kids, I'm sure you deal with artwork and paperwork and them creating their drawings and paintings and trying to figure out where to put them. You sometimes want to display some of them maybe not so much, but this is an option if you do want to display them and have them around and switch them out. This holds 4 different pieces of artwork. Plus, they do hold the vertical and the horizontal type paintings also. So I like the versatility of this, and it's so easy to put artwork in here. It's an opening on the sides here, and you just slide them in, and they can hold a lot in each slot. So it's not like just 1 or 2. You can actually hold quite a bit in each slot. Like, this is just a painting that my son did. You can just slide your paintings in here. You can hang this up on a wall and have this around your home, in your office, or wherever you, in your kids' room, the playroom, wherever. But it's a great way to store their paintings and have them on display, but also, again, they're not everywhere, easy to put in, easy to take out, easy to switch out. Now, when it comes to the bathroom, you know, most kids have toys in the bath. If you need a place to store toys, one of my favorites is this narrow bath caddy that you can sit right across the tub. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It has holes on the bottom so the toys can drain the water straight back into the bathtub. It's expandable so it can fit different size bathtubs. Also has a little area to hold the soap. I found this one has been one of my favorites because, again, it's a space saver. It doesn't take away from the bathroom. It can actually hold a lot of toys and has really good drainage. Now, speaking of bath toys, I wish I'd known about these a long time ago when I had my first son, but these have been helpful, and that's mold-free bath toys. Game changing. A lot of the bath toys, like if you just cut some of those open, they're just filled with so much disgusting mold. But these right here are great. They're mold-free toys and they're stackable toys, so they save so much space. These are the bolts, and they do, like I said, stack on top of each other, but they also are mold-free toys. And all you have to do is clean them every so often whenever they get dirty. Usually take a steamer, y'all, and just steam the toys. You can clean them however you would like, but that's the easy way to do it, and disinfect them. They have not had mold in them. We've had these well over a year, and they're so much easier to deal with. And they also have the little spoons here too. Again, save so much space, and you get so many in the set. The whole set is actually like 11 pieces. It's not expensive. These actually have little holes in them so that they can like scoop water and pour and have fun with these. They can stack on top of each other too, and they can like build up with the scoops as well. Also, I love this reusable wipes holder. I've had these for a long time, and they all work so good. My wipes stay moist for a long time. None of them have dried out. Seriously. My daughter is 1 now, and I've had these for her since she was born. They literally have not dried out. They stay fresh. So I definitely recommend these for wet wipes. And I can't say that for all of them. I've tried a lot of different ones. But these right here, they're reusable. Plus, a lot of times I don't want to take the big old thick pack of wipes. I just need some for, you know, a week or two. But I've actually kept wipes in here for longer than like 2 months, and they still stay fresh in this. If you guys are enjoying this video, don't forget to go ahead and tap that thumbs up. It should light up with fireworks. And also make sure you guys subscribe if you have not, because I love to have you guys here, and turn on your notification bell. I definitely recommend them. They open up. You can store how many ever you want. It's a Ziploc side here, and you can take as many as you need. But, you know, if you don't want to take a lot, it does like collapse up, so it can save a tremendous amount of space in your diaper bag or mommy bag. Love these. A faucet extension is also great for your little ones that have a hard time reaching the sink. These have been so handy to have in all our bathrooms for our little ones. That way they don't have to struggle to wash their hands, and they can independently wash their hands, which is something we do teach them early on. Y'all, with high chairs take up so much space. I have found having a collapsible high chair has been game changing. It doesn't take up a lot of space, and when needed, you can collapse it down and put it under the island, over in a corner, behind a door, in a room, and get it out the way. Especially, you know, if you're having company come over, the high chair can take up so much space. So if you need one that is space saving but works great too, it's easy to wipe out and comes with all the bells and whistles, this is one that we've had, and I've loved it, and it still works great, and we keep it collapsed up till we need it. She's really out the high chair now, but it is something that I definitely do recommend having, and was game changing versus the high chair I had with my son, which took up so much space. Speaking of things that are collapsible and easy to wipe out, this collapsible tower for the kids in the kitchen, again, has been game changing. I've used a few over the years with my kids, and I do review a lot of products, but this one right here is easy to put together. It's easy to wipe out and keep clean versus the wood ones. I've had some wood ones in the past. The wood ones take up so much space, and they are so hard to clean if they get stains in them and crumbs stuck in their crevices and all of that. This one right here, though, is so easy to wipe out, easy for the kids to climb into. But the coolest thing is that it can collapse right down, and again, you can put it out the way, because y'all, kids gadgets can literally take up a kitchen. And especially if you don't have a huge kitchen or a lot of space in your kitchen, that can be one of the things that literally makes it feel so cluttered in your home. And even though our kitchen is spacious, it's still always in the way. So having a collapsible towel can be out the way. Now, another item that I highly recommend, and I do like, that is this baby carrier. Y'all, I know there are a lot of baby carriers on the market, but this one is the creme de la creme. Is that the word? Y'all, let me tell you, a couple features I like about it is that, one, you can start this out from a newborn, and it can convert up to a toddler. Convert to a toddler holster. So like with my daughter now, she's 1, so she's out the carrier, but little girl is heavy. And, you know, carrying her, she still likes to be carried. It's a lot because she's heavy. So this right here holds the weight. You wrap it around you and it holds their weight. This is like so game changing that you can use it from newborn phase all the way up to toddler phase. That's another cool thing. And you still got a lot of your storage. I stick my phone in here, my wallet, my keys, whatever I need. And I'm still good to go just with this alone. So this is one you don't have to go get 2-3 different ones. A lot of times you have to get this one separate, then you have to get the newborn one. That's why I do recommend this brand. I've had it. And also with the baby version, it comes with teethers. Y'all, my little girl loved using the teethers. Like, it just soothed her so much being able to eat on that while she was being carried as a newborn baby. It just had all the bells and whistles, and they easily come off and you can wash the teethers. So yeah, it does come with a lot of storage. You know, when you're carrying your babies, a lot of times you're usually out or going to an event or even doing your errands. This one has a lot of storage. You can store your wallet, your phones. It even has a cup holder. You can store so much in this, and all your baby stuff you can store with it too. So you don't need a lot of extra. All you need is the carrier. That's it. On top of that, it does come with a sunshade. It's a great one. Definitely recommend. Now, these twistable crayons is also game changing. Let me open it up. These right here are crayons, but they're twistable. So the outside here is made where, you know, the crayons won't get all over the hands and all of that, are breakable like a lot of crayons are. They're thick, which is easier for little kids to hold on to and grasp and color with and write with. But they're also twistable too. So as you twist them, more crayon comes out. So this is something that also makes life easier. Again, you don't have to worry about the crayons like breaking and all of that. These are awesome, awesome, awesome. If you want to try these out for your kids. A busy book is just another brilliant item to have with you for your kids. It's a great alternative to screens. And it also is like a quiet toy. You don't have to worry about it being loud. So if you're going to a restaurant, if you're going to a doctor's office, if you're going to some grandparents' homes or anything like that, and they need to be busy, you can get them a busy book. So this one comes in this pink one, but it also comes in a blue version too. On the outside, you do have like an alphabet, and it has like different pictures of the alphabet so they can work on their alphabet. Opening this up, you have some motor skill activities here, zippers, and different gadgets that they can work on with their fingers. Then you also have a little matching puzzle here where these are Velcroed and they do come off. They can match them up and do a matching game there. Then turning the page, you also have a little doll area. They can dress the doll. They have a little garden on this side. And there's a puzzle here, a little mermaid puzzle, and they can take the pieces off and put the puzzle back together. Another motor skills page here. This is something, again, it's easy to carry around. It's lightweight. You can keep this in your car in case they needed it, or road trips or traveling somewhere. You can have one of these. Speaking of going out, this right here is what I call my restaurant bag. A lot of people call it their activity bags or busy bee bag or travel bag. Great to have for your kids when you're in areas where it's a long wait time. I have a little bit of everything in here. I call it the restaurant bag because of that. I have activities for my kids to do if there's a long wait time, like on waiting on food, and also like the travel time because we're in Atlanta. So I have tons of activities. In case we're out with friends, I have activities for their kids too, because sometimes we want to have adult conversations and let the kids, you know, play and color and all that stuff. I also have like collapsible cups and straws because restaurants do not do a good job of looking out for the kids. Silverware, stuff like that. Plus I got a diaper change for my baby too. So in case we do go to a restaurant, or if you're going to a doctor's office, a DMV office, a long wait time, things like that, and you need something for the kids to do, and I don't want to take a big old diaper bag, we're just going to that one stop, I usually just take this. I like this one because it holds a lot. It has so much in it. If you want to see, check out what's all in here, check out my video. I literally have an entire video of what's all in here and how I have it organized. But if we're just going to like one place, this is something I take instead of the big old diaper bag. I just take this, and it's so great to have. Another must have that makes life so easy is this right here. This is a to-go toilet that you can grab and have. We keep one of these in each of our vehicles for our kids because I cannot tell y'all the countless amount of times our kids have had to go in the most random places. But having a to-go toilet seat in the car is so game changing. I always keep a bag already handy so that in case we have to do an immediate stop, which we've had to do, and pull over so our toddler could use the bathroom, keep a bag in here. But I'll take it out so you guys can actually see the toilet seat. But it does have legs on here because usually we're in our SUV, so we'll just set it in the back of the SUV and let them potty in it, or boo-boo, whatever. The bags do come off and you can easily dispose of them. But this is the toilet seat, which is nice. It has a little thing here for your boys so that, you know, if they're potting, it won't like go out and splatter. So like a little splatter proof thing here for your boys, which is nice. And also, not only can this stand this up so they can sit on it, this can also go on toilet seats. So, you know, if you're in like a public restroom and they have to boo-boo, this actually, you can expand the legs and you can lay this flat on the toilet, and this can serve as a toilet seat for your kids, and they can just sit on this and boo-boo in, you know, the big toilet. So it's a 2-in-1, which is great and handy to have. We keep one of these in each of our trucks, and it's made our life so much more easier, especially when they have to go. We've been in a line at a food place in the car, and our son just had, I think the inside was closed or something, and our son had to go. So we just pulled this out and let him just do it in the truck, and it was so much easier. Now, reusable water balloons also makes life so much easier because you don't have to worry about the cleanup when it comes to dealing with water balloons. You know, with regular water balloons, like the cleanup is just a mess. But reusable, you can just reuse these over and over. They can easily refill them. Again, you don't have to worry about that headache of trying to fill up the water balloons. These you just dip in water and close them up because they have a magnetic attachment. And they are so fun. Our kids love them. Adults love them too. But you can get these in big bulks, which I really do recommend because we just can never have enough. The kids want to hold on to like 5, 6 each. So I definitely recommend the bigger bundles of these because they're so fun to play with. The kids love them. They are easy to clean up. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, you'll probably enjoy this next video as well.